The Carpigiani Tech News. Today we are presenting you our ReadyChef machine, a new technology which has been introduced by Carpigiani, a machine that can be used in a different market niche, quite flexible. This is the first appointment out of 4. And we are focusing on the ReadyChef machine that you can see behind myself, devoted to the pastry shops and to pastry chef. There will be other 3 slots where we are focusing on gelato and ice cream, on the ReadyChef inside restaurants, and ReadyChef in Horeca business. You can follow our Carpitech News webpage to have all the next appointment in the coming weeks. It will be approximately a 60-minute presentation, which will be handled by Alessandro Racca and Luca Cappelletti.
Morning.
The demo is devoted to end users. A number of presentation has been already prepared in advance because 60 minutes are not long enough. Therefore, some preparation has been done before. They will be explained by our chefs, and you will see the final result. All the preparation are standard preparation that has been done with following the recipe book, which is coming together with the machine. You have a chat where you can ask any question you have, and we will reply. Or, on the other hand, you can drop an email, and we will answer to you later on per email. Alessandro and Luca are much more interesting than myself. If you have any commercial question, I will be here for you to answer to the commercial question. Enjoy the webinar.
Good morning at all. Thank you very much to participate to this seminar, demo seminar. We are almost ready with the Bavaroise. Luca,
yes.
Luca Cappelletti, okay. Take some words. Okay. In this machine, we have the Bavaroise almost ready. We pasteurizing before the Bavaroise. Now is ready to extract and to mix with the whipping cream. In the other machine, we have the spreadable chocolate cream, and I add in this moment the hazelnut paste. Okay, Luca, take out, no problem. If you want this.
Thank you.
We have the stopper, a special stopper that is used for liquid product or gelato crystal, or spreadable also cream. Okay.
Okay. So, as you can see, we are working with 2 machines, obviously, because due to the short time we have today.
Accessory. Okay.
Now, what we're going to do right now, first of all, is preparing the Bavaroise. So we've made our Bavaroise base in the machine. Now it's ready. It has a temperature of 25-26 degrees. We're going to add a whipped cream part. So we split it basically 50% on Bavaroise base and whipped cream. And then we're going to make some preparations. In the meantime, while I'm going to prepare the Bavaroise, we're going already preparing the custard cream. So we're going to add all the ingredients we need. we can put everything in the machine because the machine is able to pasteurize. So we're going to prepare the cream directly inside of our machine. Looking for a program for custard cream. As you can see, maybe, ci vedi? Okay. We have a egg yolk already scaled, sugar, rice starch, and milk. I'm going to add all of them. Okay.
Okay, you.
First of all, we are basically following the recipe that is in the recipe book that comes with the machines. Basically, we're going to add the egg yolk directly with the sugar, mixing them together, and then adding the starch.
Mi dai la 2?
Yes, thank you.
Just to see then the machine, okay, in stop, I push the icon of the pastry, custard, okay, I press okay, and the machine don't running and said me egg yolk and sugar. When I put okay, the machine is starting to running, okay? This is very important to...
Basically, the machine is able to remember us what we have inside and if we put everything we need inside the machine. So as long as Alessandro won't press the OK button, the machine won't start running. So it will give him the time to add the egg yolk and the sugar, and then he will press OK, and the machine will start mixing them.
Tu vuoi andare con la... Ok.
Allarghi. In the meantime, I am going to prepare the bavaroise.
Okay, just to know. Okay. And the machine starting to run.
With this bavaroise, we're going to prepare different product, which will be the cake, bavaroise cake, and some monoportion too. I've scaled 600 grams of the base of a bavaroise, and now I'm going to add, oh, thank you.
Whipped cream?
Whipped cream.
Okay. Some words about the whipping machine. Normally, we're running a different type of whipped cream. And our whipping machine is able to make different type of structure of the whipped cream. Se mi dai quella camera qui.
Okay.
Okay. We have 3 different type, and the machine have 5 different type of structure of the whipped cream. For this use, we use the first structure. This whipped cream is not making the mixer, but this special and patented pump of Carpigiani give us the possibility to have the perfect structure of the cream.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Luca,
Thank you,
if you want more,
yes,
we prepare more.
Now, I'm going to add the whipped cream to the base. We're going to prepare, in this case, using 60% of the base and 40% of whipped cream. Alessandro, you were almost perfect. Facciamo così.
Ah, okay, you need a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. Perfect.
Okay, during the mixing by the basic cream and the whipped cream, with this method, you have not problems of crystallization of the fat and separation of the emulsification. I'm almost ready at 40 degrees with the starch. Vuoi una frusta?
Adesso la prendo, ce l'ho qui sotto.
Ok. In the last...
Thank you.
Forse se lo facevi là, no?
No, lascio
Okay.
vedere. I'm going to whisk it a little bit just to make sure all the cream will be right emulsified with the base.
Okay.
And
perfect. 42 degrees. Also the spreadable cream is ready.
Thank you, Mary.
During this first phase, we heating up also the egg yolk and the sugar up to 45 degrees. There are some questions?
Already? Good.
Okay, good morning. The first question is if we compare the results in making custard cream in ReadyChef or PastoChef machine. Okay, just a moment. Okay, thickener and milk. Starch.
So Ali is adding the starch. And then we will go with the milk too. In the meantime, I'm going to start producing my desserts, basically. I'm going to fill up
Okay.
this
milk.
Chocolate.
Ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
We have adjusted the butter that we put at the end. Okay. The question about the custard cream. Okay, ReadyChef and PastoChef have two different type of technology. Ok.
Vado avanti? Sì? Sì. Un attimo solo. All right. Okay.
Okay, PastoChef and ReadyChef have two different technology. PastoChef have a heating up system by resistance in the cylinder and cooling down by gas. In ReadyChef, we have heating and cooling by gas. Are two different type of system. PastoChef is vertical cylinder. ReadyChef is horizontal cylinder. PastoChef producing more custard. ReadyChef producing less custard. Are different type. At the end, the result for the modern recipes, we have also with ReadyChef a very good result that is possible to compare also with Maestro machine that have the hot-cold dynamic system. Another question is crystal dispensing door. Okay. Today is basically a pastry demonstration. Yes, we have also the door after we show a door for dispensing crystal. The dispensing door, don't weight the quantity. Yes, the small cups of gelato crystal is important to store at minus 18. Yes.
Okay. As you probably have seen, I prepare my chocolate mold. Those were simply chocolate molds filled up with the tempered chocolate that we tempered in our ready machine. Obviously, we've did it previously, so we were able to use it today right away. Now I'm going to prepare a cake. We already prepared a pistachio bavaroise, already put it into a mold, a silicone mold with a poché fruit. I'll show you. There you go. Can we go back here? There we go. See, this, as you can see, it's a already done pistachio bavaroise, and on top of it we have a fruit poché. This fruit poché we made it again with our ReadyChef machine. We obviously prepare in advance because we don't have time. We don't have all the time to show you all the preparation, but and also to show you that we are able to prepare everything in advance, anything we need. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put in the middle, in this case, my interior of the bavaroise, and going to fill up with the bavaroise that I just prepared. I'm going to cover completely the mold in order to create my cake. As you can see, also the structure has been a little bit already outside and mix it with the whipped cream, but it still is very creamy and adjustable for every production I have to do. So I don't have to run, let's say, during my production, because I have all the time I need, because the structure of the bavaroise will keep be creamy.
I don't know if you talk about the shiny.
No, didn't. Not yet.
Okay.
Yes.
The structure is very shiny because it's perfect emulsified.
Okay.
It's impossible to do this by hands, because here we have the shock heating and shock cooling down, and the egg and milk protein have not problems.
Now, the cake is ready, so I'm going to put it into the blast freezer.
Okay.
And I'm going to fill up and finish this. Beautiful jars, already filled up with the pistachio bavaroise. On the bottom, we have, again, a little bit of fruit poché. On top of it, as you can see, we have just a little bit of sponge soaked with the into a sugar syrup.
Okay. Remember that at the end we give you all the recipes.
Okay. Thank you.
Because we starting to run today with the recipe book, standard recipes, and we give you all the information.
Yes, all these recipe you can find it in the recipe book. So we're not creating anything, let's say, fancy to for this demo. It's all coming from a recipe book.
Okay.
Okay. I filled up a paper bag. I'm going to
Beautiful.
cover it up.
Oh,
There you go.
where there is a question, where do we get the recipe book? Okay, good question. When you buy the machine, we give you a gift that is the recipe book. No, joking. Okay. For these recipes, we give you the email with the recipe. And during this lesson, we show the presentation with the recipe book, with the recipe book extract.
Okay.
But
finish it.
also on the machine is possible.
Bye. There you go.
There is something quite important, which is the recipe book has been developed specifically for the ReadyChef machine. So the recipe contained in it, you cannot prepare with other machines.
I'm preparing all the product, guys. So here we have a tartelette filled up a little bit with a spreadable cream we made previously, and the one that we actually are doing it right now. It already crystallized. On top of it, I put a sponge soaked into a coffee syrup, a normal coffee syrup. Now I'm going to finish them, cover it up with the chocolate mold that I just filled up with the bavaroise.
Okay, I have the machine, but I didn't get the recipe book. If you give me the camera 2, I show the QR code on the machine. Okay, just okay, here there is a QR code on your machine, and with the smartphone you have all the documents of the machine by this QR code. Okay, it's possible to download the recipe book by this QR code on the machine. Okay, sorry, Luca, that finish. Okay, sorry.
That's all right. Thank you, Ale. I was filling up the sponge soaked with the coffee syrup. Thank you.
Okay. The custard cream is almost 75 degrees in heating, and the spreadable cream is ready to extract. When we are ready, then Luca finish the...
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to cover it with the mold we just finished. Now I put it into the blast freezer, so they're a little bit frozen on the edges. So
Non si vede. Okay. Here.
there you go. All right, now I'm going to finish this one too. See, chocolate mold filled up with the bavaroise. On the bottom, we had also actually a little bit of a mou caramel. And now we're going just to close them beautifully right here in our tartelette. Thank you,
Very
Ale.
smart snack.
And this is a very nice and interesting snack, yes, that you can have in your display. Can you see it?
Chocolate bar with spreadable cream, with the bavaroise, and with chocolate and short crust.
Okay, this is delicious. I can assure you.
Give me.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to put it
In the
in the
refrigerator.
refrigerator right here. Okay. The last preparation we want to show you, I want to show you, it's just to how we can eventually glaze a cake made in this this way. So we prepared a finished bavaroise cake, and we can glaze it with a mirror glaze or with whatever glaze you want. So this one, yes, thank you. And here I have this one. Margot?
Okay.
Okay, as you can see, I extracted very easily the cake. Now I just pass my finger to the edges to cut the angle that it created the mold, so I will be able to, I will avoid the risk of cutting the glaze. Thank you, Ale.
Okay.
Here we have a mirror glaze. In this case, it's actually a caramel mirror glaze. Let's cover it up the cake. See, it's pretty easy. I'll pass it a little bit of spatula on top of it. And then I pour down a little bit the glaze that is over the cake. Freeze a little bit in the blast freezer for like a few minutes, and then we will finish it and put it in our display counter. In the meantime, thank you, Mary.
With the same glaze, I want to show just to put on top here.
Oh, okay.
Just to have almost the same, and to block and to avoid the oxidation by air on the bavaroise. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Very good.
If our blast machine, no, our blast, if our blast freezer is freezing or chilling, no, it's freezing. It's freezing because we need during the demonstration to have the maximum temperature, maximum cooling power.
Yes, and anyway, whenever you do this kind of production, guys, you want to have the blast freezer at minus 30, minus 40 degrees, because otherwise it will take too long also make the production of this.
Sorry. Here there is the moment of the putting inside the butter. We add the butter, the fresh butter in the custard. Okay.
So yes, at the end, we're going to add a little bit of a butter. It could be also cream. We just want to add a little bit of a fatty part to have the cream even more creamier and have her structure nice. So as I was saying, the blast freezer must be a minus below zero, so minus 35, minus 40 degrees, but because otherwise you're not even able to extract the bavaroise, for example, from the mold. Okay, so it has to freeze, and then we will keep it whenever we have our final product, we will keep it into a display at 4 degrees. For example, this is the same bavaroise that I just showed you, finished, kept it at 4 degrees, okay?
Okay, just to show, please, this camera.
Margot?
Okay, it's possible to put our chocolate decoration with also our name of the pastry shop, and we have the best jars Bavaroise. Okay, we put also this one in the cabinet. At the end, we see all product.
Now
Okay.
I see also.
Okay, we are almost ready with the
with the spreadable cream.
Okay, please, the camera 2. Okay, the custard is cooling down and the spreadable is okay. The temperature now is 27, 28 degrees, perfectly crystallized and ready to put in the container or to prepare something.
Yes. Now I'm going to show you what is possible to do. Obviously, after we prepare this kind of product, still need a time for a crystallization of our spreadable cream. So I'm going to show you what is possible to do.
This camera, please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Wait a second. Okay. We're filling up a piping bag. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Now, the cream is still at 25, 26 degrees. So, still warm. So, we'll be very easy also to fill up whatever we want. For example,
okay, there is a question. How long it takes tempering of the chocolate this machine? Okay, depends first the temperature of the chocolate when we starting. If we starting with chocolate at 20 degrees, the machine needs more or less 45 minutes to complete the cycle. There is a special mode, then the machine just just melting the chocolate, and after we tempering. If we have the chocolate that is melted, we need almost 25 minutes. If we have the presentation, please, we showed all programs about the chocolate.
Yes,
Okay.
in the meantime, I keep filling up. We will see the results.
Okay. Okay. In this chocolate, we have 3 different programs: dark, white, and milk chocolate. Speed chocolate tempering with cocoa butter micronized. Cocoa butter tempering, just to tempering the cocoa butter to put in some praline, in some ganache, or in some mousse. It's possible just to melting the chocolate. It's possible to prepare the ganache cream and pasteurizing, and to make the spreadable cream. But sorry if we have the camera on Luca, because this preparation is very, very, very interesting. Ah, okay, they saw? Okay, very good. Thank you.
Yes, I'm filling up some sphere molds, chocolate mold, in this case. Now, whenever the crystallization will be done, and so we'll be ready, we can make some truffle out of this. Yes? Oh, sorry.
Okay. Just to show,
Yes.
I give you someone crystallized.
Thank you. As you can see, those are ready and crystallized. As you can see, they're not more shiny like this. They're crystallized, and then whenever we'll be ready, we can
show. Then it's possible to prepare these jars. That is the same jars of the gelato crystal and of Bavaroise. The same jars you must put the truffles. Okay, it is possible to store all the set at minus temperature, yes. And before putting to display the frost them, basically make them in advance. Yes, sure.
absolutely.
It's possible to store just the Bavaroise and gelato crystal. These items with the spreadable cream, not, because we don't need refrigeration for these items. It's possible, sure, I repeat, to freezing, to use a blast chiller to blasting after keeping at minus 20. Before to display, you put in the plus 4 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Now I'm going to fill up.
Okay.
The jar full of spreadable cream.
Okay, what are the advantages to make with this machine? Normally make by hands. is the texture of cream make or what? Okay, we have different advantages. First, the texture. We are sure that we put all ingredients, we don't check anything, and the machine make the perfect structure and perfect product for us. Check the temperatures, and also by the control of temperature with Theorema, we are able to check after all the temperatures, then rejoin the product for the healthy control. This is very important. We cut on the manual job. Our employees don't stay on the stove at making 1 liter or 2 liters of custard cream, because we have the machine that running for us. It's the same on the gelato. If we make a gelato, it's better to use a machine to make gelato. We don't use ice, salt, and one person that mixing. It's normal for the gelato to use the machine. It's very old visual to make cream and custard cream on the stove, but we're losing moisture, we're losing water, and we don't control exactly all the phases of the job. Okay?
Yes.
Sorry, Luca?
No, I'd like to point it out again that it is a very advantage to work with this kind of machine, because we don't have to stay there necessarily to make the product, and also we are able to prepare everything in advance as we've done today, so our production will keep being very smooth, have a production flow that works perfectly, and whenever the client need, we have something to sell to them. So not only for a pastry product, this machine is able also to make gelato. So if we have for example, a small pastry shop, we want to use it to make our pastry product, nice, perfect, but also we can maybe add a little bit of gelato too, because the machine is able to. Now, it's not now the time to show you, but just remember, you are able to do, to increase actually the kind of product that you can do.
I think then we are ready for the bavaroise on this one.
Oh, perfect.
I take out this one, and after we show all together.
Absolutely ready. Okay, so
okay,
here we have our bavaroise. It was in the shock freezer, as you actually can see, I'm pretty sure. So we leave it just a little bit to defrost. In the meantime, I'm going to take the base we want to put in the bavaroise. In this case, we prepare a chocolate praline, crunch praline with the chocolate and different kind of nut, actually, right? There is hazelnut,
almonds, feuilletine,
exactly. So
milk chocolate. Okay, this is the okay. This is not very hard at room temperature, because it's made to have the quality to cut at 4 degrees temperature. Okay.
Now we let them probably a little bit too long into the blast freezer, but it's coming. There we go. And now I'm able to
Okay.
Oh,
We have this.
there we go. And have it. Thank you, Ale.
You're welcome.
There we go. And we're going to finish it. Again, also, if you want, we can put some decoration on the edge. Now we'll show you. Sì, ho solo un po' paura che mi cada. Dopo lo faccio vedere.
Okay.
Thank you, Ale.
Very simple decoration.
Absolutely. We want to keep it simple, guys.
Okay, the custard is almost ready. It's 35 degrees
Perfect.
in cooling down.
And
You have
there we go.
almost 5 minutes to finish to decorate the cake.
And we can,
Ok,
there we go. Guarda che la metto un pochino più al centro. Va bene, così. Si vede? Ok, I'll show you from here.
ok. Ok,
Hopefully. Thank you, Mary. The custard cream is almost ready. And with the custard cream, we can fill, as you know, everything we want, like a croissant, brioche, tartelettes. Now we're going to show you something, but I'm sure you know how to use then your custard cream.
it's almost ready.
It's almost ready, good.
Okay, if you give me the presentation, please, just to make okay. Okay, here in this case, we have 4 different programs for pastry. We have custard cream pasteurization. We have Bavarian custard or Bavarian cream. That is the cycle that we finished before. Fruit cream is important cycle with the special custard made just with fruit puree. That is very interesting. No milk, no sugar. Sorry, no milk, no egg yolk. It's possible also to take out the sugar and to substitute with other different sweeteners. It's also possible to produce panna cotta. Panna cotta is a very interesting ingredient for the Italian special panna cotta product, and a lot of things that is possible to produce. We have also the specialities that is a semi-freddo base like pata bomb that is possible to produce in the machine. It's possible to produce poached fruit that we use today. It's possible to produce yogurt. Yogurt during the night, the machine transforms the milk into yogurt. It's very, very interesting. It's possible just to cooking something, the machine that cook and cooling down. It's possible to producing inverted sugar in our laboratory, and for someone also for Italian pasta, it's possible to produce egg heat treatment, egg yolk pasteurized. That is very, very, very interesting. I think then our custard cream is almost ready. Camera 2. Okay.
Can you see it? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, is there a program for caramel ganache for filling chocolates? There is program to pasteurize the ganache. caramel is not possible to produce in caramel in the machine because the machine, the maximum temperature of cooking is 95 degrees. And to prepare caramel, we need to heating up more the sugar. The best is produce the caramel on the stove and after putting into the cream and pasteurizing the ganache. This is the best. If you pasteurize the ganache, you increase the shelf life of the product. Okay. Oh, now Luca.
Just to show you that as soon as we extract the custard cream from the machine, we are able to start the production. We are able to fill whatever we need. And the different is whenever we have to make it by hand, because we have to make the cream, let cool down in the blast freezer, and it's going to take probably at least an hour or so, and then we were able to use it. Now, in this case, in around not even 40 minutes, we are able to have a cream ready to be used. We didn't stay there to make the cream. We actually just let the machine do all the job. So, and as you can see, the result of the cream, very shine, very creamy. So, and also it standardized our production. It means that no matter who's going to make the cream, the result will be always the same. And as you know, every time we make a cream by hand, depending on which one is making the cream, the result is always different. So we are able to standardize our product too. And also being recognizable, because only you are able to make this kind of result.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I'll leave it this one.
Just to put. Okay.
So we'll finish up.
Yes.
And then we want to show you.
Almost finished. If you finish this, Luca, please.
Yes,
because I want just to finish the.
Thank you. Thank you, Ale.
The list of the program. If you give me 1 second, the presentation, please. Okay. Just to show you. Okay, we have also some gelato programs. This is gelato sorbet, gelato hot that and hot age and hot cold that heating up the mix, gelato crystal, fruit crystal, and ice cream. The ice cream have a special beater. Okay, thank you, Andrea. If it's possible, yes. Just to show. Okay. In the little. Okay. This is the door for crystal, and this is the beater for ice cream. I'm going to keep the presentation after we see. It's possible also to produce slush and fruit cremolata, Sicilian slush with icy, very tiny ice crystals, and fruit cremolata, little bit bigger ice crystals. It's possible also to produce sauce and topping. 3 different type of sauce and 3 different type of topping. If you give us, please, the camera on the tables, we have all the product that is ready. Okay. Luca, we produce a lot of things.
Thank you, Ale.
We have some example of gelato cake with crystal. We have example of coconut filled with coconut crystal and sorbet, strawberry. We have an example of biscuit, spreadable cream, Lidl chocolates, Bavaroise jars. If you give me the cake, okay, I think then we have a lot of products.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you also.
We need to remember then.
We have a survey. Please fill up the
Okay,
survey.
thank you.
We send it to you. So don't forget, because we need your feedback. We need your help. So to get always better and improve.
I would like to underline also that the machine, it is a single phase machine. So it's very simple to install it in your kitchen or in your lab. It's an air-cooled machine. Therefore, again, very easy and very simple to install in your kitchen or in your lab. I have to underline that, like you, I'm not allowed to taste anything, even in a worse situation than you, because I'm smelling everything. And I can tell you that the smell is very good. The result is wonderful. And it has been prepared in a very clean and quick way. This also thanks to the machine. Very simple to handle, very simple to manufacture, and in a very short time you can offer to your final customers a wide range of product which will give you a quite good margin. Crystal is a program which is available only on the Carpigiani machine. It is a gelato base, but the override inside of air is quite important. Air is for free, so the margin you are getting from that dessert is very high. Bavarois is also quite a fashion dessert. You saw how simple it is to do it. Then you can decorate according to the taste of your market. So I would say that very simple. You only have to use your fantasy. Thanks for joining. And please fill in the final question form.
Okay, if there are some more questions, we reply by email in short time. Thank you very much to all, and
see you in the next webinar. Follow us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carpigiani. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Luca. And thank you also by the guys that working in the backstage. That is very, very important job. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.